Halls of 4 seasons lost. In Austin, I saw pause. My eyes without work is in paradise. We without work is in paradise. We manifest dreams in paradise. Truth is
Okay.
tradition written on walls throughout halls of 4 seasons lost. In Austin, I saw pause. My eyes crawled to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Though dice and woes of life, love deprived, looking to revive. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal shaded lids, motives reflected. Often mirrors appear clear, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and raving and grain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there. Remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Boom. Yes, it is. The truth is what you can see. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark. And no, come on, you come on by. Just remember, you guys are going to be on camera, so, do whatever you're going to do. We are here at the Creed counter, and we're giving some love to our people here at Creed. And I'm going to tell you what, this cologne, if you haven't had it, is fantastic. And, of course, we're at the House of Creed, handcrafted since 1760. Its stuff is so delicious. And, of course, we are promoting oud today, and this stuff is really, really good. Beth gave me last month before they broke it out. She gave me a sample of it, and it was really good. And I can tell you, like they always say, Matt, remember, pick the best for your best. How you going, big man? Well, of course, we are here at the Penn Square Mall location. They have a big, huge event today at Whiskey Cake this afternoon at 5 o'clock. It's a wine tasting paired with Whiskey Cake. And I'll just tell you, they've got all their stuff over there. They've got samples. And Beth will be here in a little bit to talk more about what they're doing and what they've got going on. But I can tell you this, the oud right here, I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to put it up by the camera so you can see it. Let me see if I'll do it up here. Is that better? Yes, right there. It's delicious. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's the oud Zaran. Ladies, how do you say it's oud Zaran? Zarin. Okay, anyway, it is delicious, I can tell you. I'm going to spray some of it on right now, and I can tell you it smells good, guys. It took me a minute to kind of get used to it, but I love the bottle. I love what it's doing. But anyway, it's some great stuff, and you can see that you got guys behind us right now trying to buy some cologne, and like I said, they've got a big, huge deal tonight. And Beth is going to be here to talk about it here in a little bit about what all they have going on at Creed and the Whiskey Cake thing about the wine tasting tonight. And, of course, who the hell does not like wine? I love wine. And so it's going to be a good event. We were going to try to do the show over there, and that's why we're running late today, trying to get everything set up, because originally I thought I was going to be over at the women's department on the west side over here at the Penn Square Mall. And they go, no, we want you over here. So I was originally over there and had to move everything back over here to the men's side of Dillard's. To get to set up the live stream here over here. So that's a little bit of the reason why we were so late coming on today. And on top of that, I mean, who does not like Creed? I mean, I could say, I've said this a million times, and I've got friends who have smelled it, and they come over here and they bought some. And thank you for supporting the channel, and thank you for supporting Creed. And everybody that I've hooked up with it and said, hey, gave them a sample, like, oh my God, this stuff is great. And I could just say, come on and just get some. And it is really fantastic. And like I said, for the big ounce, it's $630, and then I think it's 3 ounces, $630, and the 1 ounce is $450, I believe it is. But it's well worth it. I can promise you that. The stuff smells so good. In fact, I've sprayed it on tonight, as you just saw. and it's already got me smelling good. I'm going to try to see if I can give me another sample. And remember, come by, and if you said that you saw it through the Unpopular Hour or after the Storm OKC Thunder show, they will give you free samples. They give you samples anyway, but you can get more than one and get a couple. And I think it'll be well worth it for you to come by and check it out. That's just me. And like I said, the wine tasting is at 5, and Beth will be here to talk more about it. Tanya has had, who normally comes in and talks to us about that, who is the regional manager here at Creed. She's had an allergic reaction, so she's at home all swole up, not happy right now, probably trying to take Benadryl to get to feeling better. So, but anyway, you can see they're loading up the Creed bags right now with samples and all kinds of stuff. And I'm just going to tell you, this stuff is, the more I smell this, the more I really like it. I can just tell you this. Ooh, it smells good. Anyway, I know that I've got to get reloaded. I need to get me some Adventus, and I got to get something else too because I'm out of stuff. So, because I mean, what I do is every day I wear something different. Like I wear the Adventus one day, then I wear the the Rocky Mountain one day, then I wear the Spring one day, then there's other stuff that I have in my car. I wear that. So I've got like 3 or 4 different colognes that I wear every day for the Creed. And by the time you get through, you know, you almost have to buy a damn near a bottle every month just to simply come through because it's done. So I know that I need to get some samples of some stuff today before I leave some more oud and definitely some Adventus, which is my favorite. I mean, I love Adventus. I just do. So it just is. But anyway, like I said, come by, waiting on Beth to come through and get that done. So in the NFL today, of course, we have a huge game tonight for all those Cowboy fans. There's a huge NFL game. I think everybody pretty much knows who's playing tonight. The Cowboys and the Eagles we're starting off the football campaign tonight. So I'm excited about that and about getting that going. So it's going to be really good. Why is everything running so late? I don't know what's going on with this. I mean, every time I come here, their stuff runs so slow. I don't know what's going on over here. It's driving me crazy. Okay, there we go. Trying to get caught up here. The Wi-Fi is just not the greatest over here. We're trying to get it fixed. But anyway, Cowboys and Eagles tonight. The Eagles are 7-point favorites tonight. Over-under is 46.5. And when I look at it, wondering who's going to beat who, I think the Eagles are going to win. To me, I think the Cowboys are going to get smashed. That's just me. I think they're going to stay in it for a little bit, but I just don't see it really being even close. I don't. I think the Eagles are going to give the Cowboys everything they want, and I think especially at home. And I think the reason why the line is so low is simply because the Eagles will be getting their rings. And remember, I saw this the other day. The Cowboys are the only NFC team in the last 30 years that haven't been to the conference finals. But once again, Troy said it that Jerry is all about promoting the Cowboys. He doesn't care about winning. I mean, he just wants to keep the Cowboys relevant. And keeping the Cowboys relevant has made them worth $12 billion and the largest or the most expensive franchise in all of sports in the world. And that's his goal. And it's not really, they have people having tours of the Cowboys, practices and all that stuff. And that's what drove Jimmy nuts. It's like, we're sitting there after a game and you're bringing your boys in there to the locker room after the game while the coach is trying to have a conversation. Stuff like that. But Jerry, once again, Jerry's promoting a product, and that's what he is, and that's what he's doing. And the Cowboys, to me, are a shell of what they originally started out being. And this is Jerry's baby. And, the question is, what is going to happen to the Cowboys when he's done? Are they going to continue being like that? Are they going to do something different? That is the million-dollar question of what's going to happen, okay? And who knows what's going to be. But tonight, Eagles 7-point favorites, 46.5, 7:25 on NBC tonight. What I'm worried about tomorrow night, like I said, the game is on YouTube. And, the NBA is going into streaming services. The NFL is going into streaming services. And I get that, but that doesn't help me. How the hell does that help me? I can't watch the game. I don't have YouTube. I don't have YouTube. So what am I going to watch it? I mean, that just kind of pisses me off that they did that. But, once again, it's kind of like Prime. If you don't have Prime, you've got to do that, or you got to go to a bar and watch, which is probably what I'm going to do after I get done working. I'm going to go to a bar and watch it. And what else the hell am I going to do? That's kind of how I look at it. The Chiefs, talking about the Chiefs and the Chargers in Brazil tomorrow, which of course we'll get into tonight. But Cowboys 7-point underdogs. I don't think the game is going to be close to me. I think the Cowboys are going to get ran out the gym. But if they have a chance, it is tonight, simply because it is the first game, number one. Number two, the Eagles are getting their rings. Number three, I just think it's just going to be, the Eagles are going to be distracted to some degree and to some point. But I think the Cowboys are just going to get smashed. I don't think they have the talent. I think they're going to be good early. But Dak, again, against 500 teams, what is he? 500 or better teams. I just don't know how he's the highest paid quarterback. Jerry, once again, you're not trying to win. I don't know why they paid Dak. I mean, I like Dak as a person. I like Dak listening to him, get him in the podium. But as a quarterback against big moments, he just hasn't been the guy. He just has not. And that's just not something I'm trying to make up. Those are just facts on what he does and what he doesn't do against competition. So the million-dollar question for the Cowboys is, are you going to be competitive? And for how long? Now, I think they're going to be competitive. But the question is, for how long are they going to be competitive? Is it a half? Is it a quarter? Is it part of a quarter? If it's 3/4 of a game, is it the whole game? I mean, but with 7 points, what they're basically saying, it's a rivalry, which records get thrown out the window. It's like, oh, you know, you never know what's going to happen simply because it's a rivalry. And you never know. Motions are different. Plus, the Eagles are going to be distracted to somewhat getting their rings and all that. But on the other side of that, the Eagles are trying to accomplish something. They're trying to become the first team since the Chiefs, because they think they're on that level, to go back-to-back. And the Chiefs were the first team to do it in, 20 years before, 21 years or whatever it was, since the Patriots had done it. So they're on the flip side of that, plus they want to go back-to-back with that. The Chiefs on the other side are trying to be the first team since the Buffalo Bills to go to 4 straight Super Bowls. So there's a lot of stuff riding on the line. But once again, it's kind of like the Thunder. First game against against the Rockets. You're getting your rings, you're getting the banner, you got all this stuff going on, all these distractions happening. So I think the same thing is going to be for the Eagles tonight, but I just don't think the Cowboys have it. I just think that if they can protect Dak long enough, they'll be able to do something. But that's the million-dollar question. Are they going to be able to protect Dak? I just don't know. I just don't know what's going to happen with it. I'm really, to be honest with you, I'm not even really excited about watching the game tonight. And that's terrible. That's terrible because I should be excited about it. I should be excited about watching the game. I should be excited about the first football game of the year. I should be excited about it, but I'm not. And that's sad. That's sad. But that being said, we do have college football, and I'm excited about college football this weekend. I for sure am excited about that because it's simply OU plays, OSU plays. I'm not so excited about the OSU game. I'm definitely excited about the OU game because the OSU game, us being at Oregon, I think the Cowboys being at Oregon, us being at Oregon, I just think Gundy pissing off Dan Lanning the way he did the other day, talking about NIL, something that you don't believe in. We get it, which is the downfall of OSU. And, you got to go spend money if you want to win. You got to spend money if you want to win. He doesn't believe in it. And, for you to talk trash about a team who spends millions of dollars because they have one of the richest owners that can afford to spend millions of dollars, why are you talking about his program right before you play him? And they're the number 6 ranked team in the country. And you're 28.5-point underdogs. Really? I just don't. I don't understand Gundy. I don't get him. I really don't understand his thought process. He's just mind-boggling to me. But I'm not a fan of his, as everybody already knows. And I do want OSU to do well. I'm just not a fan of Mike Gundy. I have never been a fan of his, and it is what it is. But that being said, Iowa and Iowa State, 11 a.m. game to kick off Saturday. at Iowa State. They're in Ames. The Cyclones are minus 3.5 point favorites. Over under is 54.5. I think it's going to be a hell of a start. I think it's going to be a hell of a game. I don't know how much they can actually keep up with them and what's actually going to happen in that, to be honest with you. I just don't. I don't know if a lot. I mean, I don't really see a whole lot coming in that. I just don't. I think Iowa State's going to run over them. I really do. I don't think that anything different is going to happen in it. I think they're going to smash them. I think that it's not going to even be close. Iowa, but then every time I say that, it is a rivalry game. In rivalry games, anything can happen. Everything usually does happen in rivalry games simply because it's a rivalry game and you never know what's going to happen. And you just don't. And that's part of it, and that's part of the beauty of it, and that's part of the pain of it when you know your team is better, but the game is closer simply because of that. And like I said, the Oklahoma State-Oregon game at 2:30 on CBS, I think it's going to be a bloodbath. Had we kept the quarterback that we had that got hurt, I think that we had a better chance against them. But they're just athletic. They want to go back to the Final Four, the college playoffs, but the Final Four. They want to have a chance to win a national championship. I think they're locked in and they're loaded. And then of course, Lanning is petty, which I can't say anything against that. I'm petty as hell too. And I've admitted how petty I am. Then, of course, you got Army versus Kansas State. Was talking to a guy at the gym today at Santa Fe Family Life Center, and he's a Kansas State graduate. And he played with Darren Sproles, and we talked about that. And I was like, he goes, dude, he was so strong and such a beast. So he's telling me about that and how disappointed he is in them, how they should have beat the first half. They should have won the first game against Iowa State. And I tell him I agree with that. They should have won that game. But, his first game, a lot of stuff can happen. Army going into Manhattan, I think it's going to be tough for Army, but they like to run the football. Kansas State, how physical are you up front? Because you have to be physical up front to stop their running game. You know what they're going to do. They're going to run first, pass second. You know what's happening. And you got to, you know what you got to do with them, do against them. The question is, can you? The 17.5-point favorites at home, which I believe that they will handle their business. I think they would be more than adequate to handle that. And I don't know if I really want to take 17.5 points. I think it's a lot. 46.5 is the over-under. Of course, that game is at 6 p.m. on ESPN. They're in Manhattan, Kansas. And then, of course, the nighttime game, 6:30, Michigan at OU. The Wolverines, 15th ranked team in the country. OU, 18th. It will be in Norman under the bright lights, and it's going to be nice. It's not going to be hot. Normally this time of year, it's so damn hot that you can't breathe in Norman. It's so freaking hot on that football field. But this weekend it will not be. It'll be nice. I'm not going to really worry about it because I'm not going to be in the heat. I'm going to be nice in the air conditioning where I can watch and I can drink and I can eat. So I'll be more than happy. OU, 5.5-point favorites. Over under 45.5. And so let's go through it. Who are we going to take? Tonight, the Cowboys and the Eagles. I'm taking the Eagles and the points. I think the Eagles are going to smash them. I think it's going to be more than 7. I don't think the Cowboys have the talent and doesn't have the roster to keep up with the Eagles. I just don't. Plus, the Eagles don't like the Cowboys, and it's at the Lincoln Field. I think it's just going to be a blowout. Iowa State. I'm going to take the Cyclones at home, 3.5-point favorites. It's, like I said, another rivalry game. I'm going to go ahead and take Iowa State in that game, and 3.5 points, 54.5, 11 o'clock. They are better than Iowa, coming off a nice win against Kansas State last weekend. I'm going to go ahead and take the Cyclones. OSU and Oregon, I'm taking Oregon in the points. I'm taking the over. I think they're going to – I don't think he's going to call the Dogs off. I think he would have had Gundy not pissed him off. I don't believe he's going to call the Dogs off now. I think he's going to put it on Oklahoma State. That's what I think. I don't understand Gundy. I just don't. maybe he did it to fire his team up to, do whatever. Maybe he's trying to play a mind game. But all I know is you pissed off a team that's way better than you at home, and they're trying to make a statement against you where they normally would not have. Army versus Kansas State. I'm looking at Kansas State right here. Like I said, I'm going to probably take 17.5 is a lot of points. I don't know how good Kansas State is up front. I'm going to probably take Army and the points. I do believe Kansas State will win. I don't know if they'll win by 17.5 points. The over-under is 46.5. Unlike the OSU game, I'm taking Oregon in the over. I'm going to take the under in this game. Michigan, 46.5 is what, 25, 20, 21, 24, 23. Not a lot of points. I'm going to stretch here. And I'm going to take the under because I think Army's going to run the football and do a possession game, and so the clock's going to run. So it's going to be less possession. So I'm going to go ahead and take Army, the points, and the under in that game. Michigan at OU, 45.5. OU's defense is stellar. But that being said, Michigan, their quarterback is just outstanding. I think it's going to be a lot tougher than that. So I'm going to probably take the over 24. Michigan's defense, let me see. So let me see, 28-21, 28-17, something like that. 28-17. So I'm going to take the under. Well, look at the score. I'm taking the under, and I'm taking the points right there, 5.5. So that's what I'm taking in this round, and what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to take those. And you can see we've got a lot of business going on behind me at Creed. You got people coming in and buying the cologne, which of course they should because the stuff is outstanding. That being said, I want to take this time to thank our sponsors, SRB. If you have needs for engineering, surveying, and planning, hit our guys up on SRB. They are amazing over there. Great people, easy to work with. Plus, if you have a water treatment plant in your city or in your county, hook those guys up. They love to take care of you and make sure you have clean drinking water. Or Grove Trucking, if you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand to be moved, hit our guys up over there. They love to take care of you and make sure everything is fantastic. Like I said, if you're in the process of tearing down a house, hey, and you need somebody hauling stuff off to the dump, hit our guys up. They can take care of you there. And YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. The Equal Housing Lender, a member of the FDIC, proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the OKC area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok. That's www.ynbok.com. We'll go into one of their 5 locations, the main bank at 401 Elm, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. YNB East, which is off the Parkway and 66 or 39th Expressway. YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YNB Parkway was off Garth Brooks and I-40, just south of I-40 and all that mess. Can't miss it. YNB People is located in Bethany on 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur. Hey, Angel, what's going on? Burgess, what's going on, people? How y'all doing? And then, of course, we are here at the House of Creed, handcrafted since 1760. Hey, man, it's a great smelling stuff. We are here at the Penn Square Mall, the location here at the men's department. And you can see behind me they're busy. And, of course, they're having an oud sermon, this is the new cologne that just came out. And stuff smells so good, I just sprayed some on a little bit ago. The stuff is really, really good, but you can see they got a busy afternoon. And the reason why we're here is because they're having a big, huge event, a wine tasting pairing over at Whiskey Cake, just right here at Penn Square Mall, just right on the outside. It's right here right off the highway. You can't miss it, right here on Northwestern Highway and I-44. Was I-44, I believe is what it is, right here. Can't miss it right here in the corner of Penn Square Mall. They have a Korean like Beth is here. She's going to talk more about what they got coming on or what they got going on today here at the mall. Right now, you can see that she's back there making some money, doing some sales. And, of course, we're happy about that. People can come on, And we could talk about that. You got people buying it. This stuff is so good. Like I said, the 3-ounce bottle of this is $6.50. The 1 ounce is for $4.25, I believe. Anyway, she'll tell us more about what that is. But I'm gonna tell you, the stuff smells really, really good, and you should get it. It is fantastic. I'm enjoying this. Like I said, I'm waiting on Beth to get done with her thing so she can talk about it. Because Tanya normally comes on, but like I said, our prayers are going out to Tanya because she had an allergic reaction, so she's in bed. They have a big, huge event, and she's the regional manager. She's not here today because of that. So we want to do our shout out to her for her to get better. But like I said, as soon as Beth gets done behind us right now handling these customers, she's going to talk about what's going on at Whiskey Cake this afternoon in a couple of hours, starting at 5 o'clock. And then, of course, what's going on new here at Creed with the Oud Zarman. And, of course, my favorite, the Adventus, which is just so good smelling. But this is really, really good, too. So we got this, and I got, like I said, she'll be over here in a minute to talk about the cologne and what's going on with it because it's good smelling stuff. I don't know. I can't really see. She's back there selling. She got to get some of those girls to help her get some stuff done over here at Creed. And once again, we're here at Dillard's at the men's department on the west side of Penn Square Mall. Excuse me, on the east side of Penn Square Mall. The women's side is the west side, which is what we were here late today because originally was supposed to be set up because they were putting new carpet in here at Dillard's, and so we were on the west side setting up. And she goes, no, need to be over here at the men's department. So we came back over here at the men's department to do this. So, but anyway, fellas, how are you guys doing today? Yeah, my thing is running really slow today here. I don't know what the hell the deal is with my Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi over here is good some days, and some days it's not. I used my phone, and it was terrible. So, it's just one thing after another, getting everything done. But what did you guys think of my takes as far as this? Hey, Beth, good. Here comes Bethy. Hey, I came over here. We were talking about this today. This stuff smells good. The Oud Zarman. Is it Zarman?
It's Zarian.
Oud
It's
Zarman.
Zarian. It just came out on Tuesday. It's a new fragrance by Creed.
Yeah, now that's the stuff that you gave me before,
Yeah,
and
but you
unfortunately I left my sample.
And you got upset that you left your sample and you never came back to get
No,
one.
we couldn't find it.
We couldn't find it.
Yeah, somebody took it.
Well, you're leaving here today with one.
Yes, thank you. Now, I was telling everybody I was trying to set up on the west side, which is what I thought at the women's department, but you went over here now at 5 o'clock. What are we doing? A wine pairing? What are we doing exactly?
We're doing a wine pairing.
Now, Creed has their own wine?
We don't have our own wine. We're just pairing it with wine. So a little bit about the new Oud Zarian.
Okay.
It's Oud. In case you guys don't know anything about Oud, it is the most precious ingredient that's used in cologne. It's actually more expensive than gold. They actually go to the middle of a tree and scrape it out.
Really?
Really. I mean, it's like literally. I've seen pictures. It is hand scraped by these men in
Wow.
Bangladesh. Yeah.
Wow.
And this particular oud is 80 years old, and this comes from a family that has been producing oud for 400 years. So we can trace the roots back for a long time.
Okay, now I really like the smell of it. Now I said that it's the 1 ounce is $4.50. The 3 ounce is it?
The 3.7 is
630.
630.
Yeah.
The small one is, I believe,
$4.50.
450.
Yeah,
Somewhere right
there.
around there.
Yeah.
The top notes on it are going to be, the top note is frankincense, the middle note is rose, and the bottom note is Oud Zarian. And Zarian actually means gold in Farsi. So it means gold.
Okay, it's
gold
470.
470.
470 and 630.
630.
1.7 ounces 430. 3.3 ounces 630. But the stuff is just it smells better this time around.
It does. It smells amazing.
Yeah, it really does. I like it better in the bottle than the sample. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things that it has to, because it's such a fine ingredient. It has to really warm up on your body, and the longer it's on there, the warmer it gets, and the better it smells.
Better it smells. Now, that's been out since Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And now today, what are we doing over there? Are y'all doing the Oud Zarian over there?
We're doing it over here.
Oh, so what are we doing over there though?
We've got it.
That's a separate issue.
That's a separate one.
That has nothing to do with what we're doing, right? Okay, then we won't worry about that.
We're just showing the Oud Zarian.
Okay.
But if you do come see us this weekend, we do have some specials going on for you. I can't say them over the air because I might get in trouble for them.
Oh.
But but just say that Matt sent you in, and I will hook you
oh.
up with some extras.
Oh, okay. You hear that? Tell him that the Unpopular Hour, Matt Clark, we sent him in, and you will get something special
You'll get
along
something
with it.
special that I literally can't say on air because I like my job.
Yes, you do. Now, the way I was talking about Tanya, is she feeling better? Or she's still?
She'll be here, but she's having some allergic reaction.
Yes,
or
well, I
something.
said that she was having a look because normally she's the one on telling us about Creed and what's going on. Now,
You got a pinch hitter today.
yeah, well, no, I'm you my girl, so you already know I love you. That's yeah. We're trying to ease Tanya into it. We love you. I was telling him that I said my problem is I wear a Ventus one day, and then I wear the green the island. Oh my God!
Okay.
Just my blank.
Green Irish tweed.
Green Irish tweed. and then
That
I-
would be you because it smells like a
Yes,
golf course.
yes, I swear that, and
It's very
I wear the Aventus, and then I wear there's the other one. I come here, I couldn't think of it. It's in the
Orange bottle.
yes, in the orange bottle. but I
Is
can't-
it Viking?
Yes, and that stuff, and that's in my car. And like at night, like I wear that at night. During the day, because I was like, why the hell am I going out to do my Aventus so fast and my stuff so fast? Because I'm wearing it every day.
Well,
I
you don't
wear
have
one,
to spray as much, Matt. Well,
What?
you do because you work out all the time.
Yeah, working out.
You shower a million times
so
a day.
that's where. So during the morning, I spray some Aventus on, and then by the time in the afternoon, I'm dealing with kids, and I take another shower. Then I have the other stuff that I spray on. So then the next day, I spray something different. So I try the 3 different ones. I have 3 different ones, and they're all out. Because
Do you
it's
have
your
the-
fault.
Do you have the Viking cologne yet?
No.
That needs to be your next one. Give me a second. I got to show you the
What's the
bottle.
Viking one?
It's orange. It matches your personality, Matt. It matches.
It's orange and orange. I don't have the Viking. What is the Viking? See, this is what I love about Creed. See, if you come here, they have all these different flavors and styles and stuff, and you can come here and get the samples. And I promise you, stuff smells so good. And anybody that's ever tried it just goes, Matt, God, this stuff is so good. I go, hell yes, it is. And and I am big, black, bad, and bougie, so I tend to get that way about stuff. I'm very smart. Let me see. No, I do not have that. What the hell? That's an orange bottle.
Look, it,
How do I not have orange?
It matches Matt Clark perfectly.
What is that? Oh my God.
Is that your next bottle, Matt?
That's my next bottle. That is delicious. That's delicious. Oh, by the way, Beth, we need to go to Tulsa. And I was going to tell Tanya about this today because we haven't done Tulsa yet.
We haven't done Tulsa yet.
So are we going to make you mad? Because are we going to make the girls mad if we do Tulsa?
You can go to Tulsa. That's a different clientele. You can go to Tulsa as long as my Oklahoma City people stay with me. Just don't cheat on me. If
Yeah,
you live in
right now,
Tulsa,
no.
Go to Tulsa.
I've had 3 people come in, and I told them, I said, come in if you're not there. Just say that was with me, and come on in and buy cologne. So I know 3 different
Three
people
people-
come in, but they all bought the same damn
Hey,
thing.
Aventus?
Yes.
There's a reason it's the #1 selling niche cologne in the entire world. We sell 1 bottle every 88 seconds.
Yeah, because I said their wives are like, oh no, we won't. Now the difference is, one of them likes the black,
Oh,
one of them
absolutely.
likes the white one, and the other one likes the
original.
two like the black and one likes white.
Right.
The white label, the white.
The silver one.
Yeah.
The cologne.
They like that better.
That
now.
one's actually my favorite Aventus.
The white one.
Yeah, because it's got ginger as a top note, so it's a little more crisp and refreshing.
Let me see, which one am I out of? I'm out of the black.
You're out of the black? Yeah,
I
absolutely.
still have a little bit, because the white one, I got just a sample of
Right.
it. Yeah, because it was only just, you were like, it was, whichever you go. Because I think Tanya was like, here, try this sample, and y'all left it, and I may or may not ended up in my bag.
Well, we'll get you taken care of that.
But anyway, what I'm saying, Beth, that is so good. But this stuff right here, oh my God.
I can't believe
How have I not seen this before?
I was holding back on you, Matt. I've got to have a few tricks.
See, this is what happens. See, this is OU person. See, that's how I say I come there to support the Sooners this weekend. I'm actually going to the game.
Now we've got to make this about OU and OSU football.
No, I'm not making it. No, I was not saying that. It's just that you're an OU person. I'm an orange person.
Well, okay.
And I'm just not seeing the orange.
Well, hey, just a second. For all those OU fans out there, I've got something for you too.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Why are we promoting OU on this show? How did we start promoting OU?
Because it's a smart way to do it.
Oh, my God. Of course, Nathan. Hey, brother, what's up? Bro, what's the deal with the orange? They've been holding the orange back, bro. Can you believe that?
Man. I don't know.
How many months we've been coming here, Nathan, and they're finally going to do orange, bro?
I mean, I know. It's okay, man.
No, it's not.
It's okay. It's all right.
How's that okay? I'm already supporting these OU. I'm already supporting OU fans going to the game this weekend.
You don't support OU fans. You never even wear a red shirt in your life.
That's irrelevant. Yes, I have. USA.
Maybe you
USA.
were pet, or were you
USA. It's a USA shirt.
Oh, that's not what I mean, and you know it.
Okay,
Okay.
not quite.
Oh,
OU
look,
red,
Nathan,
but
they have red.
We've got a red Viking too. So we.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Wait, hold on. The red don't smell as good. Throw it away. The orange is much better.
So for all you OU and OSU fans, we've got the
You
Viking
do.
cologne and the original Viking for you.
Why is the red original and the orange is not? Orange should be original. Red should be the little brother.
Because I think more people look good in red than orange.
Oh my God.
I'm a girl and I wear red lipstick.
I mean, let's just be honest. Red is a more attractive color.
Red is not the more attractive color. You're so full of crap. Nathan is on right now. He's on talking trash. Okay, so guys, you can do the red or the orange, either one. The
Can we
Viking.
get
by the
a
way,
big
Matt-
fragrance?
Yes.
And definitely come check out the new Udzarian.
Udzarian.
Just came out and I will send you some with samples. Just come see me.
Yes, she'll take care of you on the samples. It's fine for that.
Hey,
Yes, hold
Matt, by
on.
the way, red is a primary color.
Red is not a primary color.
It is a primary color.
Don't start, Beth. Go away, Beth.
I'm just
Oh,
telling
like
you.
Jesus, if you're looking at.
No. Bye. Go to work. Go to work, Beth. Go to work, Beth Bowman. Go to work, Beth Bowman.
Orange is even a secondary color.
Bro, this is some BS right here. How did I just get kicked to the curb just like that, bro?
Because you're wrong.
No. I was taking care of Beth over here, and then she's kicked me to the curb for that red bottle. I don't understand that stuff at all. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You can see her in the background right here. She's in the back.
Working in the background.
Anyway, brother, what's going on with you?
Oh, dude. Randy's been keeping me hooked up, man, which is good. That's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
But, yeah, no, I just thought I'd get on here and give you, somewhat of a hard time. Because it's the only thing I do. Weren't you supposed to be coming out here today? Or tomorrow or something?
Well, we were going to come out here today, but they did a special today.
Okay,
Here,
I
up
got
here.
it, I got it.
That's why we did it here.
You going to the barbershop tomorrow, or where are you going tomorrow?
Yeah, the barbershop is Friday. We're going to come by the bank next week.
Next week? All right, cool.
Yeah, we'll come to the bank next week. Yeah. Because this week I was going to come today, but then she said, "Hey, we're doing this thing today. Can you come today instead for the Udzarian?" And I said, "Okay."
I mean,
cool.
but here's another thing, too. You got it. Who are you more excited to see, her or me? I mean, definitely
Well, her to
every
get the
time.
cologne.
Yeah, well, I mean, every time. But, I'm not that exciting to look at. So.
Yeah. She's here doing her thing. So, but dude, Nathan, how did I not know about the cologne, the red and the orange? How did I not know that?
I have no idea. You gotta. I'll contribute to this, man. I gotta know my customers like you gotta know your sponsors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's wait, hold on. Angel says. Yeah, we're talking about the thing that's going on with. Hold on. Talking about Dallas, talking about people losing the draft picks, dude. How about this? What's going on with? Did you see the thing with Kawhi?
I saw something. I didn't read the article yet, but what's going on with the Clippers, man? I've seen a lot of alerts.
Well, what they did is that's what Angel was talking about here. What they did is they paid Kawhi under the table $28 million. That did not count against the salary cap. That's what they did.
Oh, that's another.
And I think, they're going to lose at least draft picks or something. What he basically did is he had a separate corporation, and they were paying him $7 million a year for 4 years on the side, and he didn't have to do anything. But yet, if he
wanted to stay there.
yeah, but there was a clause in there. If he went to play for another team, that they could discontinue the contract, or they could disqualify the contract.
No wonder he wanted to stay there.
Yes. What's an extra $28 million
Hey,
to him?
I wonder if Paul George knew about that.
I don't know. I would say
Well, here's
no.
the thing, man. Here's the thing. If I said yes, if he did know, and that's why he left, then that just tells you right there. As much as I like what Paul George has done for the Thunder, Paul George seems like a pretty good dude, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, if that just tells you about Paul George right there. Like, if he did know and he left because of that, he's like, I don't want to be a part of this. You know, I mean, that just.
You talking about if he
again,
left to go? You talking when he left to go to the
Yeah,
Sixers?
because he didn't want to be a part of all that. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, Kawhi is not the most vocal person, so unless his Uncle Dennis said something, and to me, I think that money was going to Uncle Dennis more than it was Kawhi. That's who I think it was for.
I mean, let's be honest about it. Kawhi didn't break any. He didn't commit a crime here. So
Yeah,
it's
but
not
the whole thing was that the money was going to his LLC that he owned.
Yeah, but that's just him taking advantage of the situation.
That's
right?
correct, but that's also saying that that's actually going towards part of paying him, though. Because
Oh,
he
no,
did. But Nathan, if I'm giving you $7 million a year to do nothing,
I mean, that's just on the people giving them the money, isn't it? Like,
that's
to
Ballmer.
me.
Well, what is Ballmer worth? $100 billion?
Yeah. Well,
What the shit does he care?
And I know you don't like to hear this, but this kind of goes back to what Traver always says, right? Like, if he's in the minors or in the majors when he's 20 years old, and this guy comes up to him and says, "Man, hey, if you take this injection, you're going to be a Hall of Famer and a repeat All-Star and stay in the league for 20 years." Of course, I'm going to do it.
Yes, they're going to do it. Yeah, I don't have no problem
You know
with
what I
people
mean?
doing steroids. I didn't have any problem with that.
But I mean, so that's just like it goes back to like, okay, so here's Kawhi, here's $7 million. You don't have to do anything for it. We're just going to give it to you. Okay.
Yeah, but
that's
Nathan,
fine.
in the NBA, they have a deal saying you cannot do anything like that. This does not go towards the salary cap. And what he basically said is, we're paying Kawhi this amount of money, and then we're going to give you this additional money that doesn't count towards the team
But
the team cap.
the player can't get punished for that, can he?
Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know that.
I think it's just the organization, man.
Angel, will
to be honest with
Angel, will you check to see if the player does he get suspended too, or is it just the ownership? He's gonna check into that.
Okay.
My guess is, Nathan, if it was me, I would say that if you're a player, you're still circumventing the system, which means you're going against what you have signed as a player and the agreement that the Players Association has signed.
Yeah, no, I see that.
So
part.
you're,
I
as a
forgot about
player,
the
you're
union
going
side of
against
that.
that. So
Forgot about the
I
union
would
side of
say,
that.
my guess is yes, that would be
Yeah,
part of it. That would be
I
part
didn't
of
even
it to
think
me.
about the union side
Yeah.
of that. So
I mean,
yeah.
because you signed an agreement that this is what you're going to do. Now you're
Sure.
turning around and saying that you're going against that, and also that helps your team and hurts competition against other teams because of that. Because
and
that's like
here's
this.
the thing, though. Like, this is just like, I mean, to me, like a guy paying cash or something, right?
That's exactly what it
Like,
was.
I mean, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, on this level, it's a little bit more, sketchy, I guess would be the word.
Sketchy,
And
okay.
Versus some dude, like, on Marketplace, like, hey, I'm just going to give you cash so you don't have to report any of this. Like, everybody does that.
Oh, I agree
right?
with that. I agree with that. Yeah, there's no problem. I don't have any problem with that at all.
But yeah, for him, I wonder if he was taxed on that money. That's a good question, right?
Well, he's going to be taxed on it simply because of the simple fact that money is going to his corporation, so his corporation will be taxed on it. And of course, they had to have put it in their agreement or put it in the contract. Because as far as I'm knowing,
something in there about it
because I bet you
if
this,
there's
the only money that LLC made was the $7 million a year from that.
well, there better be some good documentation of why and what, because if there's not, boy, he's gonna be in trouble with the IRS too.
Well, I'm sure they took care of that, but what they were basically trying to do is circumvent the NBA. Is what they were trying to do. So they're giving him additional $7 million
Dang.
without being having to be accountable for
Aren't
it.
you just, these are days like this when you find out this stuff. Aren't you glad we have Sam Presti? Because
Well, you got to remember though, this is the owner, not the GM.
well, I know, but
Sam Presti's going to listen. See, Sam Presti's going to do whatever. No, Nathan. No, I'm not going to say that. No, the GM is going to do whatever the hell the owners say.
That's right, and the GM.
So that has
I
nothing to do with the
guarantee.
GM.
Well,
That's
hold on
the
a second. Now let's go back to this. Okay. Because if Sam Presti knew that Clay Bennett was doing something, which Clay Bennett would never do this. I don't
Agreed.
think.
No, he would not.
But if Sam Presti knew about it and knew that it was going on, I would bet you to say, and again, I could be wrong, but
I think you're
Presti
wrong.
would stand up and
No.
say, I'm not going to be a part of this now.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I
Because
disagree with
Nathan,
you.
Nathan, that's like Sam Presti, and I like Sam a lot. Okay, but as a GM and the owner is doing something, you're not going to know as the GM.
Oh, come on.
How are you going to know?
You can't keep it. Dude, players can't keep secrets. You know that.
But the whole thing is, how is the GM going to know? Here's the owner doing a deal with you and your uncle, and you set up a corporation that has nothing to do with you talking to them about it at all. How's he going to know unless you say something?
I don't know, man. I think you're naive if you think that the GM didn't know.
I don't know how he would know unless he says something to him. But the whole thing is, GMs are not going to go. I know I've never heard of one GM.
Okay, so
Nathan, I've never heard of one GM in any sport going against what the hell the owner wanted them to do.
you're talking about more money than I will ever see in my lifetime.
Right.
But on a smaller scale to that, and thankfully my boss would never put me in this situation.
Right. That's for
But
sure.
if he did, I'm telling you, man. I would
Okay,
get up
but Nathan, I'm going to say this.
and-
I don't think the owners, this is not, we're talking about the GM. We're talking about the owners. We're talking about owners, not GMs. We're talking about owners. Our owners of our team would not do that.
No.
So we're not talking about the GM. We're talking about the owners. This is an owner thing. This is a Bomber thing. And it's like he came on, he did this show, and he was talking about how, it's hard for him to deal with it when he came to the league is because now he's got to make decisions with everybody else. Whereas before, at Microsoft, where he was at, he didn't have to make any decisions. He do whatever the hell he wants. I'm not going to go talk to Apple about what my competition. I don't have to talk to them. We're going to do whatever's best for us. And I think he has that mentality as an owner for the Clippers. He has the mentality that I'm going to do this. Yeah. And I don't have to talk to y'all about it. I think he doesn't like that. That's him. So I don't think it's a Sam Presti deal. I think Sam Presti is out of it. It's about ownership, and would Clay Bennett have done that? Okay? Sure. That's the question. Because as a GM, how the hell are you going to know what the owner's doing? You're only going to know what the hell he tells you. And especially if you're like Sam Presti, and you're probably right, Sam Presti may say something and may try to go against it, but he's not going to say anything publicly. He may be against it privately, but
that's not what I mean, man. That's not what I mean at all. I don't mean he would make a thing publicly about it because I know he'd never do that. But I'm just saying he would probably
be a hard no. Yes.
He would try to rectify it as best as he could.
Oh, 100%. That would be a hard no to him. I don't think this is something. I'm very against what you're trying to do. I don't think this is right. I think he would take that stance with 100%. I don't think that's even an option whether he would do that. That's a given.
Sure.
I don't. But to me, once again, this is about your owners. This is about would Clay Bennett do that?
No.
Okay. That's what this is about. It's about his credibility and that's what this is about. And you're talking about a guy's worth $100 billion. He don't give a shit.
No, he doesn't.
He really doesn't.
Care.
He doesn't. He's one of the 6th richest man in the world. He doesn't care. And like he said, even time, I have to go and make decisions with people who I'm in competition with. What the hell is that about?
Right.
How do I make my team better? But once again, the decision to bring Kawhi on, his decision to try to win at all costs, backfired.
Has been nothing short of it
backfired.
Disaster.
It backfired.
It's been a disaster, man.
But then it was also reported, Nathan, that he tried to hold the Toronto Raptors owner to a $15 million thing, and he said no.
Oh, shit.
So that's why he left. That's why he left Toronto.
Hey, all I have to say to him is absolutely 100% thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I agree.
Right.
I'm not. Listen, you gave us SGA. You gave us J-Dub. Who else did we win out of that? SGA, J-Dub, and who else?
Gallinari. We got. Let's see. We got. Who did we get? Did we get Kaysen out of that? Maybe.
No, Kaysen. Yeah,
Kaysen
was a high. Yeah.
Yeah, because we traded up to get Kaysen with that pick that we got.
Yeah.
So we got Kaysen out of the deal. We got J-Dub out of the deal. We got. What else did we get out of that? Who was the pick behind Giddey that year? Who did we pick in the later? We got Trey Mann, which what it is. But I mean, but dude, all you have to say is that brought us a championship. I mean, that is undeniable.
Yes.
It brought us a championship.
Yes, 100%. That move by the Clippers. And what do we always say? Jets, Mets, Clippers.
Yes.
Jets,
by the
Mets,
way,
Clippers.
Would you compare? Now I know there wasn't as many bodies involved, but would you compare that to a Herschel Walker trade?
The Parsons?
Yes.
No. I think that's what
No.
Jerry was trying to pull off.
Okay.
That's
No. I'm not talking about Mike Parsons. I'm talking about back in the day when they traded Herschel Walker for all those players.
No. Well,
Dude,
I tell you, I will say this. I will say this, Nathan. If we win more than one, because they won 3 and 5, right?
Yes.
If we do that, yes.
Well, then there's also something else to look at too. In that sport, in that individual sport, it takes more impact players to win a championship.
Yes, it
Than it
does.
does in basketball.
Yes.
So SGA could probably be equivalent to maybe 3 or 4 of those guys.
Okay, if we do SGA, J-Dub, and Kaysen, which we've all benefit, all three, I think you're right, all three of them we benefit. If you win at least one more championship with that group, if not 2 more, if you win 3, yes. If you win 2, outside argument, yes.
By the way, that brought us Kopich as well.
Yes, it did. Well,
Because that was the Miami pick. It was either the Miami pick or the Clippers pick from last year.
I'm not-
or the swap.
the Topich deal, I'm still.
We'll see. I mean, but he got. I mean, it was a luxury pick, man. We know that.
No. No. I'm not saying that, Nathan. I'm saying that I'm still out on. He is a better ball handling passer than Giddey, which says a lot.
You think?
But defensively, he may be just a little better defensively.
Yeah, I think. Well, Giddey was a sieve on defense. Man.
Yes.
I mean, I like Josh Giddey, but he was a sieve on defense.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
his part was the guy that played for the Jets. You remember that post-game interview he played against the Jets when they beat Tom Brady and them? Their defense couldn't guard a nosebleed.
Yes.
They're good stop a nosebleed, you know? Was that Bart something or was his last name
Bart.
I don't remember.
Bart. He's now on the on Get Up or what? Not Get Up, but yeah, I think he's on Get Up. Bart. He's a linebacker. Yeah, Bart.
Yeah,
I can't think of what's
he
Bart's
was
last
great,
name.
man. I'm a Patriots fan, and I'll never forget that line, though. Because it was true. It was true, right? It was
Yes, it was true. And it's just, dude, I just sit back and I look at Nathan. It's like when you sit here, and it's like certain people that I cannot watch do shows because I'm just going, what the hell are you talking about?
true. Oh, yeah, dude.
I mean, they
Skip
say the
Bayless.
most outlandish,
Oh, my
crazy
God.
stuff. I'm just like, you're doing that for likes, and
Skip
that's,
Bayless, man. Skip Bayless.
well, nobody. He's dead. Nobody cares what he says anymore. He had his chance. He got rid of Shannon. The thing he did with Shannon ruined him.
Yeah, I like Colin Cowherd, but he kind of morphing into something that just is kind of.
Well, he set up his new the volume web thing to do all the shows on. I think he's morphing out of his show because like I think he was off 3 or 4 times, and the one guy was on there, and I didn't listen to him at all. I don't like that guy. I don't like him. His takes are outrageous. What he says, and I don't mean this terrible. I'm not trying to be hard, but he's got little man's disease to me. Dude, you say you try to be all bigger than you're a little dude. Little dudes have little man syndrome, and it's just I'm not trying to be harsh or anything, but it is what it is.
Was it Bart Scott?
Bart
Was that
Scott.
his name?
Bart Scott.
Yeah.
By the way, this orange Creed smells so much better than the red Creed.
Oh, whatever. No, it doesn't.
I'm just saying.
The original is always the best.
But I'm trying to get some more of that Oud Zarian. She took the bottle away. I need the bottle back, Nathan, because I'm sitting there trying to promote it, and she took the dang bottle. We had the bottle over here the whole show. Beth comes and grabs it. I'm like, hey, bring the bottle back. So I can talk about. But anyway, the Clippers, back to the Clippers and Kawhi thing. George Steinbrenner did some stuff. He got sent for a year. I don't know what you can really do to Ballmer. I'm sure you take a couple.
Baseball doesn't have a salary cap though, so
Yeah, but
they just have luxury tax.
I'm talking about what he did with Dave Winfield
Oh, okay.
with the gambling thing to try to get him go on the side, which was just dirty. Uh, but anyway, I'm thinking that he might get maybe a draft pick taken away, a first, a second, maybe a first and a second, or something like that. But you have purposely, and there's no way when you go look at it, Nathan, you gave your company that you own, that you now has bankrupt, or you didn't bankrupt, but you basically shut down. You gave this guy $28 million over 4 years. You had a deal, the contract says if he goes to play for anybody else, the contract is voided. This is $7 million that he was getting that doesn't count towards his salary cap. That clearly you were paying him to do nothing. So the question is, if you're Adam Silver, what do you do?
You gotta come in harsh on him, man. Gotta come in harsh on him. Because if not, everybody else can do the same thing.
But to say that this has never happened before, I ain't gonna say it doesn't. It's happened before. It's just the first time he got caught.
That's just like saying college players weren't getting paid before NIL.
Yeah, I can't say anything bad about that.
Dude, here's the thing, man. This is just like that because when Brett Bomar, you remember when Brett Bomar got caught with whatever car he was driving or whatever?
Yeah.
Dude, I was on campus when that happened, okay? And I'm telling you, Brett Bomar had nothing on Adrian Peterson.
Oh,
like,
no.
That dude was getting all kinds of stuff. And everybody knew it, but he's Adrian Peterson, so nobody's going to say anything.
Well, the reason why Dipshit got in trouble is he got in trouble at the Thunder game, number one, twice. Yeah. Okay? The first time Bomar got in trouble, because Randy and I were at the game, Nathan, and he was right in front of us, right below us. We're in the club, and he was right below us. And so Randy and us in there talking. He goes, is that coach?
The two that turned him in, huh?
No. We didn't see. No, the reason why we knew it was him is because Stoops came up, and Randy goes, "Is that Coach Stoops?" I looked down and go, "Yeah, it is." And he was talking, and so we didn't know what was going on, but he was with the cops. Well, then we found out later he was talking to Bomar. Bomar had a beer. And they went and told Coach Stoops, hey, one of your players has a beer and he's underage. And so then a few days later, he did it again the second time. Then he got in trouble the second time. The first time he didn't get in trouble. And then right after that, he fell out of the truck. And then it was after that he got suspended or that he got trouble.
No, you're talking about Rawls. That was Rawls. That was Brent Rawls. I'm talking about Brett Bomar.
Bomar is the one that got in trouble they got kicked off the team, right?
Yeah, with the car dealership, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was the car dealership was the final straw in what had happened before that, right?
I think you're talking about Brent Rawls, the guy that got drunk and fell off a truck.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Brent Rawls. No, that's Brent Rawls.
Okay, so Bomar, and he the one that got in trouble at the OU game for drinking?
I don't think so because he was the one, because Brent Rawls never played a down, like an important down. And Bomar actually did play a couple games, but I was on campus for both of those guys, and it was Brent Rawls. That was early. That was like Nate Hibble, Jason White territory.
Oh God, which OU was.
Yeah. So no,
but how about this?
I know what you're saying.
How does OU go from, which is crazy?
No, dude, I know what you're
Baker to Kyler to Jalen. What the hell was that to Caleb? What the hell is that?
Say it again.
Y'all went Baker, Kyler, Jalen, Caleb. Hey, bring me the you took that. We were using that bottle as to show people.
Oh, I'm
you
so
just took
sorry.
You just
I
took
took
it.
it
Well,
from
I know. It's like, what'd you take the bottle for? But yeah, Nathan, how the hell does that happen?
Dude, I don't know.
I mean, that's insane.
I don't know. And for them to not, and again, I think at the time I knew why they did it, but for them to run off, what's his name? The guy that played at Oregon last year, Dylan
Gabriel.
Yeah, for them to run him off, I mean,
which Texas did not run off. What's his name?
Clint Ewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they look really stupid right now for doing that because Jackson Arnold. Now he's playing.
He's playing really good at Auburn.
Yeah, he's playing pretty good at Auburn. We'll see. But man, he was horrible at OU. He was horrible. Now his line wasn't good either, so it's not all him. But man, they look stupid doing that, didn't they?
Yeah, well, the whole
I
thing
know
was,
why they did it. I know
well,
why they did it.
it's like Arch Manning. If Arch Manning played last year instead of Ewers with the offensive line that he had at Texas, okay, and he was playing with the people that he played with that Ewers played with, because Ewers was supposed to be gone.
Yeah.
Remember? And his stock
But
went down the toilet.
that's a whole conundrum in itself. His Ohio State visits, man, or his president. That was a weird deal anyway. But
Who,
yeah.
Ewers?
Yes. Don't you remember him? He was at Ohio State and he got paid like $1 million and he just left.
Then he
Remember
left.
that? He's like, I'm out. Thanks for the money.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, they to me, it's like the NIL is just crazy the way they're doing it. I
Dude,
get it.
They gotta put some contracts.
They got to
into
do
this
something.
deal.
Because to me, it's like, it's the transfer portal, transfer rule. You should transfer
Yeah.
one time. You get one free
Yeah.
pass. Mm-hmm. Because I know that I would have taken my one free pass, but I did
Well,
not take it.
Here's the thing, man. If you're a backup, right, and you're a good backup, really good backup, like you should be given the opportunity to say, okay, look, I know I'm not going to play here. I want to go somewhere where I'm going to play.
Yes,
Like, I
agreed.
get that.
Because you got lied to, because they'll
Yeah.
lie to you to get you there, because you're
Oh,
stuck.
absolutely, because it's the old numbers game, right?
Yes.
Like if you get enough, one of them's going to be good. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But yeah, no, I agree. Because I mean, I am not a proponent. Because here's the thing, Matt. Like I think the full ride scholarship, and I know it's not a full ride anymore, like what it used to be. But to me, a full ride scholarship means something because I had to pay for all mine.
But Nathan,
So-
I'm gonna give you a little secret. It was never full ride. It was year to year.
It
always.
wasn't ever a full ride. Okay, see, I
It's
didn't know
always
that.
year
So
to
that's-
year.
That's
It's
my
always a
ignorance,
1 year
but-
deal.
But to
Always
me,
has been.
I mean, that is huge, though, right? Like, I mean, I had to pay so much money to go to college, and again, but nobody signed up to watch me take, agriculture classes. So I mean, let's not lie about it and say I made the school any money because I didn't. So I can never understand their position. But I mean, no, I'm not saying that they shouldn't get compensated because I believe that they should. But to the extent that they're getting compensated, like I feel like I think Texas is a pretty good setup, right? Like the offensive lineman thing that they're doing, like no matter what, you get $50,000. Like I think that's kind of cool because the offensive linemen, I mean, they're not going to break any banks on NIL deals, right?
No, they're not. But they protect your
So-
most important asset, which is your quarterback.
Well, yeah. So here's the thing, too. Like, you remember what Danny Sussman did last year? You
Yeah.
remember that? That's cool, man. Like that right there is cool because he took all the walk-ons, and I don't know if everybody knows this, but what he did was he took a portion of his NIL money and gave it to evenly split it up between all the walk-ons who didn't get a scholarship. That right there is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I agree with that.
So, I mean, there's good and bad in this thing. I mean, you've got the Clint Ewers and then you've got the Danny Steffens of the world. But, to me, the solve for that is contracts, right? Like, you got to have contracts. And you got to unionize.
Well,
I mean, because that's really – and these kids really – here's another downfall for this. Like, these kids, they're getting disserviced by the universities for not getting education on what to do with this money. Because –
but Nathan, okay, first of all, that's your mom and dad's responsibility.
I agree with you.
If you have mom and dad at home,
But see, here's the thing. That's the problem is a lot of these kids don't have that.
don't. No, I agree with that. Then they go to the NFL and the NBA and Major League Baseball, and the same thing happens.
Well, I mean, Adrian Peterson is a perfect example of that, man. Like, that dude made how much money?
100
and now
whatever
he's dead broke
million.
with 18 kids? I
Well,
mean,
but Nathan, the problem with them is these guys. It's who else is the basketball players the same way. They're sitting there and they, Sean Kemp had 14, 15 kids. They just go in there with these women and they pay all this money But the problem is, you're making $10 million or $25 million or whatever you're making, but in 5 years or when you're 32 years old, you don't have $2.5 million or $3.5 million that you can spend a year on kids.
that's right.
You don't have that. But the problem is they keep spending. What do? They go to what they have in the bank. Oh, well, I retired. I've got $90 million in the bank. You're 34.
Yeah.
You're
You got
34.
50 years left, man.
You're 34, and you still have a $5 million a year lifestyle. You have a house in Florida. You got a house in L.A. You got a house in Dallas. You got a house in, you got all these different houses that you're paying for, because when you were making $20 million or 15, you could do it. But now that you don't, you still have a $5 million a month nut, a $5 million a year nut,
Right.
and you've got $40 million in the bank. So they go, oh, well, I'll just keep doing it. Well, then all of a sudden, 8 years later, you're 40 years old, and you ain't got no money.
Right. No, 100%.
That's what happens.
Well, and the problem is that and at the I think they do stuff at the NFL level.
They do
At
it,
the
yeah,
pro level,
but they don't
I
care.
think-
Nathan, they don't. They do it at the NBA
no,
level, too. They
you're-
don't pay
you're
attention.
Right. But here's the thing, dude. Like, you also don't have agents, right? Like,
No,
you
you
need to
have,
have.
but you have a marketing.
I'm
This is the problem,
saying at
Nathan.
the-
You have
at the-
marketing people. You have people who market you.
You need to get, because a lot of these kids don't realize, man, you got to pay tax on that money, right?
Yeah,
You
well,
got
they
to.
they don't understand they have to pay taxes. They do that. They do that.
Okay,
they
that's
pay
good.
taxes. But their problem
good.
is that you got cousin and whatever, and you're spending all this money on all these people. Now, if you're from the hood, it's different, Nathan, because when you grew up in a certain part of the hood, it's gang related. Okay? And you've got your buddies, your 4 or 5 buddies who've kept you alive. And part of them taking care of you is because you're going to be the one that makes it out, and then they're going to be with you. Okay, for example, this is 2009, 2008. I'm a sports agent. I'm working with a sports agency. I'm doing a sports agency, right? So we get this guy. Hey, T, how you doing,
how
mama?
are you?
Oh,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
the boss finally showed up
Look,
here.
it's the golden guy with the golden
Yes.
fragrances. Sorry.
I got Tanya, sir. So Nathan, what we told him is we were going to put him on a $25,000 a month budget. You know what he told me? I can't live off $25,000 a month in San Antonio.
Oh, man, that's just horrible to hear.
I can't live off $25,000 a month. And I said, you can live anywhere in the United States comfortably off $25,000 a month. Anywhere.
Yeah, way comfortably.
But when he goes, well, I can't because, I've got my 4 boys. I got to take care of my boys because they have my back. So they've got to fly. So he's flying them to every away game, Nathan. Every away game, they're flying first class. And they're staying in the same hotel that he's staying in. So it's a 5-star hotel. So he's flying them to every game, plus paying for their hotel rooms. Plus giving them money to spend.
Wow.
Okay? His 4 boys. That's not counting his mom and his dad. That's just his 4 boys that he's taking care of, his buddies that grew up with him. That's not his mom and dad and stuff, so he's got to take care of his dad and his wife or girlfriend, his mom and her boyfriend or husband, whatever, and he's got to take care of his brothers and sisters and all that. Oh, hi. You want to come on? Well, girl, come on. You come over and say hi. Come on. No, really, again, say hi. Hi. We have a nice little member right over here saying hi. Bye. She didn't share her ice cream.
Buy that red can. That orange can ain't no good.
She was like 9, Nathan. She's not buying any of this stuff. But anyway, that was part of the problem that you run into, Nathan. That right there. And I was just like, wow. And this guy was like, dude, I hope you save your money. I hope you invest in something. So you know what we wanted to tell Nathan? We said, okay, listen, let's do this. Let's buy a business. Put all 4 of your guys on salary. And even though you'll be losing money every year, you get to write that loss off. So you're putting money into the company. Your boys are living off. They don't have to work there. They don't have to show. They can just be on payroll. And then you're going to lose money 100%. The business is going to lose money, but you get to write that off every year. He goes, well, I don't want to do that. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Go ahead and go find someone else, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying, Nathan? Why wouldn't you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? You're not. But
What do you think the president of the United States has done for the past 50 years?
Right. Exactly.
He's not rich because he's dumb.
Right. I'm like, but he was like, well, why would I want to lose money on purpose? Bro, you're not losing money. You're not paying, that's tax break. That's money. Yeah. You're losing, but you're not losing.
Right.
You get to write that loss off. And I just couldn't get him to understand, Nathan. So now you're throwing away all this money instead of putting this money over here and then get some tax break. So now the money's just gone. You might as well I said, you might as well drive down the street, throw it up in the air.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, that's what these guys go through, Nathan. They don't want to listen, man. They don't want to listen. It's like, okay. And it's like Tracy McGrady.
To me, it's sad with the addiction part of it too, right? Like,
yeah.
Like Justin Black, for example.
And it's just weed, Nathan. He would be in trouble in today's deal. He would be in trouble.
No, because it's legal with us, right?
Stupid.
Like, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, it's like Kelvin Sampson, right? Like at OU, like he didn't get in trouble for something that's not legal today. Like
Today, yeah.
it's crazy.
It's
Like
crazy.
Blackman, dude.
It's
He
crazy.
was.
But you know what,
I
Nathan?
mean,
He still has all of his money. Did you know that?
yeah. I mean, yeah. You're not wrong there.
He still has all his money. He lives good, but you know, a friend of mine knows him really well. He says, "Man, he says alcohol is his
Kelvin.
problem. He just sits there and drinks all day because he don't have to do anything.
Oh man.
He don't have to do anything. He kept all of his money, didn't spend any of it. He's just living off the interest every month.
I mean, that's great. I'm great.
Lot
Great
of,
that he
hey,
did that.
and he can't spend all the money he makes every month that he's living off interest. He can't spend all that.
I mean, that's great.
But that's
I'm
it.
glad
But
to
he's
hear that,
but he's
because I
just
felt sorry
drinking.
for him, man.
Yeah, but he's just
I-
drinking, man.
Well, that's not good, I guess. But
Still drinking and smoking weed, which is crazy because weed is not illegal now. It's
I
just
don't know.
you know.
You remember when he got pulled over coming back from Dallas, right? Remember
Yeah,
that when he
yeah,
went to the game?
yeah.
When Des Bryant took him down there?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, as an OU fan, I was over the moon, but, you know.
I just don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. So, but anyway, anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No, man.
Oh, by the way, Nathan, haven't talked to you about this. I was sitting there talking about, game one, the 21st, October 21st, when KD comes back.
How many cupcakes do you think are going to be in the crowd? A lot?
A lot.
A lot.
But I'm laughing
I-
because, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think it's wonderful. Now, again, I go back to you, Kevin Durant leaving the city was a mistake for the organization. I agree with you 100% on that. But it's going to be so sweet to raise that banner and him not have one. Whew.
You mean him not bringing
him
Oklahoma
not
City
winning
one?
one in Oklahoma City. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, like I tell people, I go, to me, I think his biggest thing is not that we won a championship. It's that SGA is going to break his record against him.
Oh, the 20-point game deal?
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty
And I tell people all day long, to me, that's where the NBA is messy. Number one, KD said we're not going to win a chip. We were going to win. He has to watch us raise the banner. He has to watch them get rings. And the thing that nobody talks about, he and KD are tied at 72 games.
That's fun. I forgot about that.
72.
I knew it, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, to me, that's the most important thing that there is. He's getting ready to break your record that stood for, 8 years against you playing for your former team that part of the record that you set was at Oklahoma City and Golden State. So he's getting ready to break your record that stood for 8 years that probably would have stood for how long? And just think about this, how great LeBron is. He doesn't even have a record for most 20-point games in a row. How the hell does LeBron not score 20-point games every game? How does that not happen?
Jordan too, man, right?
Yeah. How does that not happen?
Dude, I don't know. I think it's great because, again, you're never going to tell me that anybody on the history of the Thunder is a better actual player than Kevin Durant. But to see SGA do what he's done here is just absolutely amazing to me.
Nathan, this is what I was telling the commander this. I hope SJ has 19 points in the third quarter-ish. And I'm petty. Okay, I'm just going to say it, Nathan, I'm petty. To have Kevin Durant guarding SGA.
When he scores?
When he scores.
That's hilarious.
I'm petty. Nathan, I'm petty. I know I am, bro. I know I am. I know I'm being petty, bro.
Same way, man.
But if you think I'm not going to be filming that exact moment so I can post it.
Well, and think about this, too, and this is on a smaller level, not even close to what you're talking about. How do you think Kenrich Williams feels? Like, you remember when LeBron broke the scoring record?
Yeah.
Who was guarding him? I do, because it's on every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was Kenrich Williams.
When he broke Kareem's record. Yeah.
Yes. That fall-away shot, Kenrich was guarding him. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But, Nathan, why am I petty?
It's okay, man. We all are. It's human nature.
But, I mean, I want to say I'm petty, Nathan. See, I wouldn't like
Kevin
to.
Kevin Durant is pretty much, and nothing's ever going to tarnish his legacy, man. He's been a great player for so long, top 10 all time. I mean, nothing's going to tarnish that. But you got to take little pokes at him, right? Because as a fan, and I don't know if you are a Thunder. I don't know if you're a Thunder fan. I mean, I would say you are, but
I
You know,
am.
you're a Thunder supporter, right?
No, I'm a Thunder fan until you know who leaves LA, and then it's right now
That's right.
it's
Okay.
Thunder one and Lakers are just not involved. All my Lakers stuff
So
is in the basket.
as a fan, I mean, you gotta love seeing that, right? Like,
Right.
I mean, you're human. It's no big deal, man. I mean, if Golden State won another title, they did win another title without Kevin, don't you think? They said, "Ha ha, Kevin, see, we can do it without you."
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, but the fact that he was here so long and that he helped build this franchise, I mean, I think it means a little bit more, right?
Yeah. No, I agree. Kevin Durant is the best player ever to play for Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, dude, he put
And
Oklahoma
like
City
you
on the
said,
map.
and like
I
you
mean,
said,
that's
SGA is the best Thunder player.
Thunder player, yes.
That's the best way to put it.
Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, if we like it or not, put this city on the map.
They
for
certainly
basketball.
did. Now they don't deserve a statue for that, but yeah, they did.
No. Well, I mean, they're gonna get one. So, I mean,
Unfortunately, but listen, you retired
Nick
Knicks.
Collison.
You
Yeah,
retired
no,
his
no,
jersey,
that
so
was-
yeah, it's typical Oklahoma City.
well, here's my question: is do you think they're gonna? I mean, they should. Do you think they're gonna retire Durant's jersey?
No,
You don't think so? Oh man,
maybe
you
at
think they should?
some point, but yeah, to me, KD and Russell and SGA's jerseys should all be retired.
Same here.
And then if Chet and J-Dub continue on their path, yes. But right
That's
now,
100%.
right now, KD, Russell, and SGA are the only three that should be retired at
Same.
this particular moment.
Same.
But J-Dub, no, not Chet. And Chet, not Chet. Possibly, yeah, but not right now because you've been in the league 3 years. No, I'm not retiring your jersey in 3 years.
I mean, I'm still kind of disbelief, to be honest with you, man. Like I remember. I know it's been a long time. It's been a couple months, but I'm still in that disbelief stage. I think it's gonna hit home on opening night, but I still remember, you know, couple weeks left to go in the season. I think we're doing a show, and I was like, man, you know what, Matt? I was like, I kept waiting for this team to fall off.
Yes.
You know, kept thinking, they're gonna hit their stride. You know, they're gonna have that sophomore slump, and well, it's never happened, dude. And I remember I was sitting there talking to you, and I said, I think, man, you know what? Tonight is really the first night where I've realized, hey, you know, they can do this.
Well, remember you kept saying going against us on purpose so we would win.
That's right, and it worked, didn't it? It worked, didn't it?
It was driving us crazy on after the storm.
Here's the thing, though, Matt. Let me tell you this. Outside of Tom Brady, because, I mean, he's just Tom Brady. But none of my teams that I root for, right, none of them have ever won a championship. And I said, well, I'm a Yankees fan, but that's not really a
That
thing.
doesn't count.
I mean, that was a bandwagon deal, right? So, but like any of my true teams, like I'm a Cubs fan, I'm a Thunder fan, I'm a Patriots fan, but
Well, the Cubs won the championship and the Thunder
They
won the
did, dude.
championship.
Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a quick story.
I was
about
at the
that.
game, by the way, Game 5. By the
Were
way.
you really?
Yes,
That's
sir.
cool. Because when I was a kid, my aunt lived in Elgin, Ohio. I don't know if you know where. Or I'm not to Ohio. I'm sorry, Illinois. I don't know if you know where that is.
I don't
It's
know
right
what that's
outside
at.
of Chicago. It's right outside of Chicago, suburb of Chicago. And I lived in Iowa, and my aunt had season tickets. And every year we would go up for opening day and go up to Wrigley. And man, I had the best time. And anyway, my aunt was a lifelong Cubs fan, man. She was a Cubs fan for 60 years, 70 years, whatever. And she passed away in July of 2016. And so me and my cousins kind of went up there, and we kind of we drew on the wall up there, and drew her name up on the wall there and stuff because she didn't see him win a championship, right? Lifelong Cubs fan. So when that happened, I mean, obviously tears come to my eyes because we were pretty close and stuff like that. But sports, people don't realize what sports means to some people. You know what I mean?
Agreed. 100% they don't.
Because like my parents, I mean, I was talking to them during the finals, right? Like they didn't understand, like, hey, yeah, they're doing great, that's wonderful. Oklahoma City is winning. Like you don't understand what this means to the city. Like some people just can't grasp that. And it's not just a championship. I mean, it's like it cements us forever.
And what it brings to the city
Yeah.
as far as
Economics.
eyes, economics,
Yeah.
everything. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, because I think you and I had the discussion. If it's not for the Thunder, you have a convention center, but you're gonna be hard getting people to come here.
Dude, here's the thing. Before the Thunder came, I never went downtown, and I didn't care to go downtown. I maybe would go to Bass Pro Shop every now and then, but after the Thunder came, I mean, I was downtown all the time.
Uh huh.
Thunder, I mean, you remember Thunder Alley, dude? Are you kidding me? I mean, that was great stuff.
No,
And
I love
that-
Thunder Alley until the
never
dude shot off
happened.
the gun,
Yeah,
and then you turn
I know,
around
right?
and what happened this last time? Fucking idiot after the down there scissor tail.
Well,
I mean,
that never happens if the Thunder don't come to Oklahoma City. Or
I
let me
agree.
phrase that. The Pelicans, or not the Pelicans, the Pelicans.
Hornets.
The Hornets, yeah. That never happens and you got to take your hat off to the city too, right? Because they had the foresight to see all that. And the citizens of Oklahoma City to pass those maps projects, So, I mean, it wasn't something that was done overnight.
No. I think, to me, I'm with you. Every time I close the show with world champions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I close the show with world
Still
champions. So,
unbelievable to me,
yeah,
but
it's unbelievable, bro. I'm so excited to say that we're world champions 2025. And remember, we've been talking about it was a 5-year window. We're in year 3 of the 5-year window. This is the second year because like I said, it's not this year. It's the next year that you really got to make decisions. Because do you bring iHeart back for the 3rd year? Do you let him go? But it depends. Do you go back to the championship? If you go back and you win a championship, iHeart's coming back for sure. If you get upset in the finals or conference finals, do you bring iHeart back? Probably.
Yep.
What do you do at that point? So there's all kinds of
dude,
things you need to do. So
Here's the thing. We don't have to worry about any of that. I mean, even if the team gets broken up and it doesn't win another championship, who cares? We won one.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
Yep. Wait, hold on.
I mean, me and you talked about that 100 times.
Hey, Nate. All right, Nathan, we got to go. I think they're closing up.
Okay.
They're getting ready to close up here. So, but anyway, hey, I'm out of here. World champions, good talking to you. And we're pretty soon to start doing After the Storm, bro.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And remember, we are here at Creed. How you doing, ma'am? For the Zarian, Zarman, I can't even say his name. But yeah, you won't be on? Yeah, we're getting ready to get off now. So, but anyway, thank you guys for everybody being on. Thunder Champions 2025.